At 10, we're going with Davidoff's Cool Water. If you like the idea of a minty, fresh, marine type of a scent, check this one out. Great value here. You can get this for around £18 here in the UK for 100 ml. A very timeless scent. If you want to just grab something on a hot day, spray all over and feel refreshed, Davidoff Cool Water still ticks those boxes. At 9, we have the original Allure Sport Eau de Toilette. A nice mixture of tonka bean and mandarin orange. It does have some sweetness to it. It's not an out and out freshie, but if you like the idea of a nice mandarin orange, which is refreshing, check this one out. Allure Sport, a great fragrance. At 8, we have this awesome bottle, which is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. If you like Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford, you should like this. It's a blend of mandarin orange and Neroli done really well. A great dumb reach if you just want something fresh and citrusy with a nice Neroli touch to feel refreshed. You could grab Artisan Pure, it definitely does the job. At 7, we have the very impressive French Riviera by Mancera. You get a heavy blast of citrus and fruity notes at the top here, and then it dries down into a mixture of those notes along with sea salt. This really captures that kind of day at the beach, oceanic vibe very well. Does have a slightly odd sun cream type of a note, type of a feel, not a note, in the beginning, but it dries down into something very, very pleasant. And that initial blast of citruses and fruits is very refreshing as well. So if you want something which smells high quality, lasts a long time, and is very refreshing, check out French Riviera. At 6, we have the refreshing masterpiece Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne. A nice mix here of grapefruit, lemon, musk, and almond. This is almonds done in a fresh way. Really a must try, I would say. If you like the idea of that refreshing grapefruit lemony mix with nice musk and almond, check this out. I can't think of many more refreshing fragrances than this. An absolute masterpiece. I love Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne. At 5, we have Polo Blue Eau de Toilette. I chose the EDT over the EDP because I like the addition of the melon and the cucumber notes. They're a little bit sharp and screechy, but if you like them, you might really like them. I definitely feel there's a refreshing nature about them. And then this dries down into your typical shower gel blue type of a fragrance. But that sparkly, sharp opening with the unique melon and cucumber is a win for me. I find it very refreshing, and that's why it's made this list. At 4, we have Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. Very surprised this has been discontinued. It's very popular here on YouTube and in other places. I can only imagine that didn't translate to real world sales, as perhaps people like your day-to-day shoppers just pick up the original light blue and don't really give much thought to flankers. That's the only thing I can really imagine, that our little YouTube bubble isn't the real world. But it's an excellent fragrance. I really like this. It definitely sums up that refreshing aspect that I'm trying to capture in this list. So here you have a mixture of lemon, grapefruit, and salty notes. A really nice fresh blast here. It performs better than the original light blue. Really nice, clean, fresh, out of the shower scent. Nice musky dry down, a big hitter, and very refreshing. At 3, we're going with Versace Pour Homme. A nice combination of lemon, neroli, and tonka bean. You get a very nice lemon soda type of sparkly opening, and that is extremely refreshing, and that's why I absolutely had to make this list. At 2, we're going with Sedley by Parfums de Marly. Similarly to the last entry, this has that kind of fizzy soda-like opening, which is very refreshing. So here you get a bit of lemon in the opening, as well as just a general sparkle. It then dries down into your kind of ambroxany fragrance with notes like suede. You also have a mint in the opening here, so it's kind of a minty, lemon, fresh burst. And for that reason, if you want to be refreshed, I can't think of many things better to pick up than Sedley and to spray all over and immediately get that nice, refreshing vibe. But at number 1, I've gone with Perseus, also by Parfums de Marly. So I find the note of grapefruit very refreshing. Here it's mixed in very well with some other top citrus notes. You get a nice black currant in here as well. It dries down into a nice tonka bean, ambroxan type of smoothness. But that initial blast of the grapefruit and the blackcurrant is very addictive, certainly very refreshing. This is my favorite fresh Parfums de Marly, along with maybe Percival. But I absolutely love this. I think it's a great, refreshing grapefruit blackcurrant mix. What do you think, guys? What would you have put as number 1? How highly do you rate these fragrances that I've mentioned? Be glad to hear any thoughts. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.